And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Miami Marlins. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Braxton Garrett.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
So in now for the Angels, Victor Robles. Up and in, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
2 outs, base is empty. David Fry, the next to hit for the Angels. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. And that one missing low. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Joe Adell. The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Fry leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels strand 1. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Miami and on the hill, Brady Singer. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the air to left center. And there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Taylor Ward.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Up the middle, Miller whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So here's Wade now. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Miami down in order. Scoreless after one. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the Angels catcher, Jason DeLay. In the air, left field, down the line. Ward running hard to get it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Moore recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
So there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Angels go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Taylor Ward. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across and quickly one away in the second. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. One out, base is empty. That clips the corner.
3-2.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Squirts away a little bit. On the ground, Miller. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Ripped to right. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Aiden Miller. Inside. And it's 2-1. Top of the third, no score. That's in there. And the count's even at 2. High fly ball out towards left center. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, it's a nice forehand stop. Kept the ball from getting to the outfield, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take an extra step, which cost you some time. But he recovered, made a good, strong throw, and he still got the out.
So up next, Trey Sweeney. Ground ball up the middle. Miller. On to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Dylan Cruz. The 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. Still no score. So in now for the Angels, Moises Ballesteros. Garrett ready to fire now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ward. And makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, David Fry. 4th inning underway, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. To the right side, and that's just foul. And that one hammered. Rojas makes his way towards it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Go ahead run on base. And next, oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Jason DeLay. 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Johan Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ball popped in the air. One down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Two down, nobody on.
Aye.
And that's way high, and it's 3-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's through there for a strike. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Cesar Carmona, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rojas makes the grab for the second out. And next is the designated hitter, Kyren Paris.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go ahead run on base. And next for LA, Aiden Miller. And now it's even up.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner on the go. Now this is in the air down the line. And that'll do it. Angels leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The 1-1. This one in the air right field. Robles brings it in. And there's one away.
batting, catcher, Connor.
And at the plate for Miami, Connor Wong. That's out to center field. Adele under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Adele brings it in for the third out. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Too high. Ball.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And now it's going to be Moises Ballesteros. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caminero makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
David Fry, the next to hit for the Angels. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Go ahead run on base. Joe Adele, the next to hit for the Angels. Fry, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Out towards left center. Ward brings it in, and that is that. So now here's the DH, Dane Myers. On the ground to short, Miller. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Trey Sweeney, the next up for the Marlins.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. Out to short, Miller. Throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New pitcher for the Marlins, John Gray.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls,
Really had
1
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Lifted in the air out to left. Ward brings it in with a nice running grab. Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Willie Castro, the next up for the Marlins. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Miami, Lamont Wade Jr. Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Taylor Ward.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This to third. Fry tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings, and we still have no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The designated hitter, Tyran.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Aiden Miller. The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. High fly ball out into left center field. Ward flashes the leather on the running catch. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ernest Feldhaus
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Connor Wong. That one missed. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Junior Caminero, the next up for the Marlins. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One down, and now the DH, Dane Myers. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. That did some damage. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-0. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now for the Marlins, Trey Sweeney. One down, base is empty. Back to the mound, he's got it. Tosses to first. That's the second out. Two down, base is empty. Now a chance for Dylan Cruz. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Action in the Angels bullpen. Sean Dubin up and loosening in the pen. Bachman getting loose as well. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ernest Feldhaus done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Sean Dubin into the game. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Johan Rojas, the next to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Runner takes off. Hit in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Angels nothing. On the mound now, Yoel Payamps. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next for the Angels, David Fry. Hard on the ground to first. Over to Castro for 1. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So they're down to their final out. Joe Adele digs in now.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's even up.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the Angels catcher, Jason DeLay. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.